Hi, Gina here, the Constant Mom, and today we're talking about how to validate your child's feelings on the middle school level. Middle school is a really tricky age. If you haven't been validating your child's feelings since they were toddlers, like I've been talking about, and you're new to this could be a little bit trickier. Now, those of you that have been doing it from the beginning, you've already built this sense of trust with your children and they will be willing to talk to you a little bit more. But if you haven't, let's start from the beginning. Let's give an example. Let's say your 14, 15, even 16-year-old comes to you and says that they have accidentally posted something on social media. Okay, that's a big one. Social media, this is a very tricky world that we're living in. And when you post something, it's kind of out there in the world and you can't get it back. And yeah, it actually could be the end of the world depending on what it was that was posted. So, as I always say in validating feelings, you as a parent need to be willing to stop what you are doing. And I don't care what it is that you're doing. I don't care if you're going through work emails. I don't care if you're watching your favorite show. I don't care if you yourself have had the worst day of your entire life. Your kids come first. You need to stop. So, stop what you're doing. Be willing to give your child at least 10 minutes of your time to be able to listen and try to solve this problem. Show empathy. Now, most of us as parents, we didn't have social media stuff when we were growing up, but we certainly had things that had happened to us as teenagers that were kind of the end of the world with people talking about us and passing notes and all this other kind of garbage, right? So put yourself back in that teenager position where something got put out about you, gossip, whatever it could have been, that was literally the end of the world, and get that going in your brain. You are now a teenager again and your world is imploding. Next, be a good listener. This is the hardest one as a parent when we're listening to our teenagers because we instantly want to talk. We instantly want to go into fix it mode or parent mode and say stuff, but we have to be willing to close our mouths and let our teenagers talk, right? So let them vent. And when I say let them vent however they want. And, it could be they're crying, it could be they're cursing, it could be whatever they want to do. But as a parent, shut up and let them do it. Because remember when you were a teenager and something for your world completely exploded, you needed to be able to vent the way you wanted to. So just listen. The next piece is hugely important. When they are done, you need to literally look them in the eyes and hold their hands and say, "This sucks. You are right. This is truly like the end, and I get how you're feeling right now. Um, yes, but I can assure you we're going to fix it." Now, depending on what this social media post could have been, come up with a plan. Take the time to talk it through with your teenager or your middle schooler and figure out how you're going to come up with this plan to solve it. Okay? Um, Talk it out with them. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to recall a time from middle school that you did something stupid like this, right? Now, get real. Don't try to candy coat it. Don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to, hide from your kids the real you because we were all ugly in middle school. Let's face it. There was just no social media to put out how ugly we actually were. So, tell a real story. This is the biggest piece of this. When you are relating to your middle schooler, you need to let them know how ugly you really were in middle school and tell a real story. They're going to appreciate it more because I'm telling you, they will see right through you if you try to candy coat it. Okay? This is not the time to be perfect. This is not the time to talk about how great you were and how perfect you were and how you never made a mistake because it's not what they want to hear. They want the real you. The real you is the person that they're going to share with moving forward. Okay? So give them a time you did something dumb. okay? Because this is how they're going to connect with you. You know what? I did stupid things too. There was no social media, but hey, there was call waiting, there was this, there was that. I did dumb things too, okay? Share with them. And at the end of the day, let them know that no matter what happens moving forward, you are going to be there for them, okay? You're going to be there for them. You hold them, you hug them, you tell them that you love them. That is so important. Your middle schooler needs to know that you care, okay? That is how you validate. That is how you build trust, okay? And that important story is going to be the important story that you tell them about your past is how you're really going to earn that trust with them. This is how you validate for your middle schooler.